2026 Olympic Games, Center Parc Stadium, and home to the Georgia State Panthers, and we have been feeling the excitement for this one all week. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt. As we'll see, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns taking on the Georgia State Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Raging Cajuns offense will get the first swing of the game. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. DB's right up on the receivers. Quickly to the tight end. Still running at the 40. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Raging Cajuns are in the hurry-up. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
On second down, just keeps firing. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Picked his way through the traffic for 6, but it'll be 4th down and 3 yards to go. And the Raging Cajuns will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Panthers offense has the ball for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Across the 25, he's got room. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Got out of trouble and throws. Got his man on the right. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. This Georgia State offense ready to go with another first down. Wide receiver shows motion. Running back searching for a hole. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Looking to pass on second down. Caught behind the line. It's McCarthy. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. Oh, he just flat dropped it. He had the ball and didn't look it all the way in, and it'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. The coach has to be happy with that.
Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced.
And he smashes his way through again, finding open areas. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The kickoff team out there to boot it away and 15 yards farther up the field after the roughing the kicker penalty. The offense set for a first down play. Wide out in motion. He'll come out throwing on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. He leaves it with his back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So first down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on second down.
Reese, I got him right where I want him. Okay, I'm going to throw.
Fires and picked off. Got room on the return. The 40. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Wide open downfield. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. That's going to do it for the quarter, guys. Louisiana has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. First down to start the drive after the break. Give to the running back. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They move the tight end all over. Looking for space. It's Murray. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Wants to throw on third down. Using the quick game. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. And the Panthers are moving quickly down the field. He'll set up to throw. Feeling some heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Steps away to find some room. Looking for the score. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion.
This has been a disaster for the offense down close to the goal line. The first snap, they get sacked. The second snap, they're lucky it wasn't Pick throwing that one into coverage. Here you go on third down. You're going to have to throw for it. You better be careful. QB's got to make a good decision.
He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. No good. And it is still a 4-point deficit. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive there.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
The sure hands, it's McGee. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on third and short from the 29. They'll run play action. And the ball is intercepted. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. Looking for a productive play on first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, how about that defense on the snap? They are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Got his man. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Buying some time. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play. So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Slings it downfield. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. 7, He'll return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He makes the connection. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Stopped after making the catch.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw it again. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They were just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Raging Cajuns line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a move. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Maybe they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they move the ball down the field.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Trying to get to him. And the pass hits, picked off. And after a good return on the interception. There are few things that can impact a game more than the ability to hit the other team's quarterback, and that was a big play there.
And I love the team defense on this play. One, play that football and pick it off.
On 1st and 10 from the 38. He's going to pass. Makes the catch. It's McGee. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And guys, after the miss, the lead is still 1. Just enough time for one final play in this half. They believe they can run right here. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. And the Raging Cajuns will kick it away to start the second half.
Georgia State, 6.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking for a deep man. It's complete. A huge pickup. Touchdown, Panthers. They take the lead with the 6. And here comes the 2-point try. The option look. He'll toss it. He finds the end zone for the 2, and now the lead is 7. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. He's got him in the flat. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Raging Cajuns will hustle to the line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And the Raging Cajuns will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch around the 50. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's McCarthy. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved him forward just a few. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Makes the grab, it's Murray. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks, it's first down. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Fires left. He's got it. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Georgia State.
And what a nice ball. You can see he sees him running the corner route, lays it out in front, catches the ball, and nice job catching the ball and then doing what? Getting upfield, not running out of bounds, not getting pushed out, not getting tackled. Nice job after the catch, getting vertical, getting to the end zone.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Louisiana has it back in the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for a man on second down. Finds his tight end. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
On third down, going up top. He's got his man across the middle. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
The Raging Cajuns have their offense in high gear. Back to the air one more time. Finds the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? The completion short of the sticks, it's second down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And the Raging Cajuns will move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Grabbed in the middle, it's McGee. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. The Raging Cajuns want to crank the tempo. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Got the back over the middle. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And the Raging Cajuns have it in scoring position on first and goal. Wants to pass. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cajuns!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open, and he's able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he added the extra point. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really trying to burn this defensive back. Makes the catch on the left. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before it's finally stopped. Get a big play like that last when you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
That's the end of the quarter. Georgia State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too... As we open the fourth. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he finds some solid... It's a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Got his man quickly. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker. And the Panthers have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Georgia State now has it in the red zone. Quickly complete. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down. It'll bring up a big decision.
Well, after that incompletion, it's decision time now for the head coach. You've got to lead. The game's close. Are you going to punt the ball away and count on your defense to win this thing, or do you have the confidence in your quarterback to make one more throw to win you this game?
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Field goal is good. And now the lead is even bigger. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Weston. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. After the 1st down completion, it's 2nd and short. They'll leave it with the lone back. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. And they're on him in a heartbeat, and down he goes.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
On second down, wants to throw. Lofts one deep down the right side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. On fourth down, going to the air. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Offense set on first down. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They're able to make the stop, but not before Georgia State has a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. Bulldoze ahead. He's down at the 18 after picking up 5.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
This Georgia State offense ready to go with another first down. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking for a crease. It's Murray. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Georgia State! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Not on. Down 3 possessions late.
Now, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. Palmer, I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure you're just trying to stay up.
Well, we're definitely just trying to stay alive at this point, but you're also trying to build confidence, too, for your next opponent. If you can find some completions late in the game, even though it looks like you're going to lose it, it's all about building on the good things you do this week so that you're out executing at a higher level than next week.
Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Going up top on first down. Unloads to the right. Makes a connection. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. The Raging Cajuns moving quickly to the line. He wants to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Second down.
He's back to throw on second down. Complete. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They'll throw it on first down. Good timing on the quick out.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Lets it fly deep downfield. And that one is picked off in the end zone. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made the interception. The offense lining up for a first down play. The give to the back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Leaves it with the back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Timeout called by the offense, 24 seconds left on the clock. They go to the ground. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Timeout, Georgia State.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. On 4th down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run here. And that is how we will wrap this one up. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the